Alright, change of plans, folks. It looks like I cannot get on Astraea right now due to the authentication servers being down, so I'm in my forever world. We're going to stream regardless of where we stream. We're going to stream somewhere. So, for those not familiar, this is my forever world. I created this back in November 2023 maybe? Or 2022, one of those. Caves and Cliffs part 2, I think is when I created that. So whenever that was out, probably 2023. And yeah, so it's just a survival, vanilla, Java world. No real mods except for client-side mods, which survival world obviously have to be client-side mods, but no real modifications to this game. It's just kind of running with all the typical mods that I use in Astraea, you know, like fresh moves and fresh animations, all those little vanity or, you know, mods that really aren't changing the gameplay in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, this is where I started. This is my starter base, so to speak. It's modeled after a real house. And I built that little colonial over there is a mob farm, and I have a little bar over here that has a note block song beneath it. And this is an iron farm. This is one of the first builds. The iron farm is actually below, along with a village. Sorry, trading hall, not a village. It is a village though, if you want to start a raid. So yeah, this is the forever world. The big part of this forever world, which took forever to build, pun intended, was or is this. So this is a castle that I built into the valley of this mountain range. I built this, well, or wanted to build this right when I first entered into this world, because the valley is actually a, what is it called? A kind of flower forest, yeah. So right down here is a flower forest. So basically it was like a donut shape with mountains all around and then a flower forest right in the center. So I thought that was really, really cool, and it said, hey, that would be a really cool place for a castle, because from the outside it has a very kind of unique perspective and unique architecture and unique view. Especially I built it out of stone primarily, so you can see it kind of blends in, but kind of doesn't. You know, the peaks are almost like the towers and what have you. So this is kind of where I live now. I moved my main storage, and as anyone who plays Minecraft knows, where your main storage is where you live. And it is in a cathedral right over here. It's nothing insane. There's no auto filter, auto sorter system. It's just a bunch of chests on shelves. But I've been in this world for quite a few years, so I have a lot of stuff. It's all my bulk storage for stone and what have you. Above the chests, I have blocks signifying what's in it, as well as the signs, because it's nice and overkill, as well as a basement. The basement is not really furnished. The idea here was to do bulk storage, but I ended up just kind of moving some horses in and calling it a day. This is also a secondary exit of the castle and the cathedral. The castle, I'd say the majority of time has actually been spent on the interiors of these structures rather than the exteriors. I mean, not to say that the exteriors look bad at all, but everything has been decorated except for maybe one tower. And I think it turned out really, really cool. So actually this building is one of the more interesting towers. I don't even really enchant in this game because I have all my librarians, so any books I need, I just acquire from them, but I just wanted an excuse to build a really cool enchanting setup, so I did this setup right up here. There's no other way up except for ladders. And yeah, so this is my floating kind of mystical enchanting setup. Again, never really use it. I did create these books though that have all the best stuff for, you know, all the weapons, tools, and I believe armor. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Mojo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on this, Mojo. Mojo in chat said, it's my first time seeing this. This is really impressive. I do have 4 episodes on my YouTube channel. They serve as like a tour of this world. This is kind of the catalyst for my entire Minecraft content creation career, because I was posting images of this world on Blue Sky and got some likes, and you know, people suggested that I do a video, and then it was all downhill from there. What else do I have? Let me show off the castle a little bit here. Here's a conduit wrapped up with a nice ornate trapdoor, dark oak trapdoor, you know, situation with nether, or sorry, with a, what is this called? Oh my god, I can't think right now. Nether wart, yes, I did get it halfway right. Nether something. Here is a XP farm, so I have armadillos tucked in there with a zombified piglin, scaring them constantly, so their life is constant fear. I don't have the armor poser mod in this, so I have to kind of lock this armor stand in, but it stays still and everything, so we're good to go. I have my splashes infested and a wither rose, so I just basically plant the wither rose in here, and Bob's your uncle. Everything is connected through these tunnels and bridges and walkways. This is the only tower that is not decorated. So as you can see, there's a single torch down here. I don't know what I'm going to use this tower for, but it's just not decorated right now. I love sunset over here. It really looks nice. Okay, I gotta be careful opening this door because this is a creeper farm, and sometimes the creepers actually land outside of it. I could fix it, but I'm just too lazy. Sleep. Yeah. Asumi asking if you can restart the server by all means. Yeah, I thought it was a issue with the authentication server. I was actually planning to stream from Astraea, so I do not mind whatsoever if you restart the server. I'm actually in my forever world right now. Okay, so yeah, this is a creeper farm. It's, I believe, a Waddles design. It has snowmen, snow golems or whatever, throwing snowballs at creepers that will spawn here. Let me turn on gamma just so you guys can see what's going on. We'll go, and I think this is 5 or 6 layers or something like that, but it works really well. I just passively, it's running all the time. They fall into these campfires, the creepers. Passively running this, and you can see, I mean, I'm getting a lot. I never really stand in any sort of AFK spot in the tunnels below, the caves below aren't really lit up that well, so it works really, really well. Yeah, thank you, Creative. So, Creative in chat, good to see this world though. Been a long time since I've seen you here, Randy. Yeah, it's been a while. I do log in quite frequently though. I actually have a dried gas hydrating over in a pond, so I might swing by there, and I might actually do the same thing I did on Astraea last week, which is try to get some of the animal variants over into my my little base area. Over here, I tucked away a sugarcane farm. I used to have 3 of these, but I started getting too much sugarcane, so I just went down to just the 1 now. This is an auto crafter setup that I also have in Astraea that actually crafts rockets. All you do is have to put in sugarcane on one side, gunpowder on the other, and then rockets come blasting out. Just flight duration 1. So it's kind of the impetus of my rocket shop, actually, this creation. The impetus of my rocket shop in Astraea. All right, what else do we have? We have a kitchen that has an what do you call it? A furnace array, mega smelter, whatever the heck you call these. The mine carts are kind of hidden, and the hoppers are hidden up here. But I think I have what, like 4, 5, 6, 10, 11 or 12 furnaces. These guys are maxed out to. I basically use these farmers for their golden carrot trade, which, as you can see, I have plenty of, so just periodically I come over here and trade with the golden carrot. I decorated this as best as I could. I don't have the invisible item frame stuff in this world. It's all vanilla, so I just kind of set up, you know, some salmon and rabbit and I forget what it's, mutton or whatever, and hung up some tablecloths, or maybe, I don't know, maybe these are aprons or what have you. Kind of covered it up, or made it kind of look like a medieval kitchen. Have some stainage from, I don't know, maybe charcoal or what have you out here, and then some spare wood, you know. I think this room turned out pretty cool. This is the output of the furnace array. That's what I was looking for. This is the output of the furnace array. To feed it, you just go over here, and you put the product on this side and the fuel on this side. The fuel is actually, there's probably some in here, yeah, bamboo planks are getting fed into it automatically. You don't have to use bamboo planks, obviously, but they're getting fed automatically from this hot air balloon. Inside this hot air balloon, there's a very small bamboo farm. Here, I'll fly up here. This is quite a ways up. I think I built it at build height. So yeah, bamboo, what, 9 pieces or 8 pieces or something like that grow, and then these observers will kick off a chain of events and knock the bamboo down, and then in this autocrafter setup will convert them to blocks, then convert them to blanks, and then the planks fall down this hole into the furnace array, into that this trapdoor covered hopper. So yeah, it's a cool setup. When it's running, it looks really cool too, because they're all on and they emit light, and then you can see the hopper minecart kind of twisting around. It's really neat. I really like it. All right, this is a working clock. It is powered by a what do you call this? Eye blossom. So I think actually Mojang, didn't they just change it so the eye blossoms actually do open up at night when it's time to sleep and close at the daytime? I might be making that up, or maybe that was part of a changelog, but it actually didn't end up occurring. But that's the idea behind it. It works fairly accurately. When this dings, it is usually time for bed, maybe a little over. Everything is spawn proof though around the castle, so I don't really have to worry about spawns too much. And here's the throne room. So the throne room has all the armor trims aside from the 2 newest additions, which I do have, but they're upstairs. So these are kind of like my soldiers flanking the throne, and 2 dogs, 2 black dogs surrounding. So this is actually my main bed for the castle, really. I have a few bedrooms as well, but I think, okay, so CV Creative Villages, yeah, Eye Blossom's now closed during the day and open at night. I use one by my bed in the basement to tell the time to sleep. Yeah, that's what I figured. I think it used to be a little bit more random, but now it's pretty much locked in, that you can use them for a clock. And this, yeah, let me go back to the clock really quick. This is a really cool compact design. It's not very expensive either. So basically you just have an observer observing a eye blossom in a pot. Let me just do this, geez. In a pot, and it does sense when it opens and closes. This is just for the sake of aesthetics. And then it rings the bell. I mean, it's super easy, especially if you can back it up against a wall. So if you have your wall material, like in this instance is the dark oak, stripped dark logs. So I backed it up into that, and I think it's pretty convincing grandfather clock. I'm not the first person to come up with the design, but a lot of people use daylight sensors, and daylight sensors get a little wonky with the power levels, and you kind of have to have like a comparator. You have to have a whole system. So this is pretty easy, pretty compact. All right, what else? Got some bedrooms. Dog, I think, is in each room. Got this spiral staircase that might be on its way out because I have another staircase right here, and I just think a little too much staircase redundancy in this place. Little map, library. What else we got? We have another dog. This is like the master bedroom. Build a blackstone to show the wealth. This has like a secret entrance to the throne room. Down these spiral staircases. Or staircase. Alright, up on the top floor is another bedroom. Nothing super impressive. Just kind of a simple one. This also has a secret passage to the throne room. And we have a kitchen area. So we have a little double level kind of thing, multi-level floor with a kitchen and some extra storage that I don't really use. I think I do have things hidden in here, but we won't talk about that. That is the castle. I think that's pretty much in its totality. I did like a 45-minute video on this. I probably just got through the whole thing in like 5 seconds. Yeah, I think that's it. This is decorated too. That's actually kind of another secret entrance. That's a secret entrance back to the main base. I have a lot of like little secrets of how to get to the main base and what have you. Oh, and I forgot the big dig project. So down this spiral staircase is a very, very deep, very impressive room, if I say so myself. That is just another portal room. This is all stone. I dug out this entire area just to put another portal because I don't know, a glutton for punishment or something. But with shaders on, let me kick the shaders on really quick. It's gonna take a second and my video card's gonna scream at me. Shaders on, it looks really, really impressive. Especially down here. Looks kind of cool with the lava reflecting through and stuff, a little lava pool and what have you. That's kind of the lore behind the castles. It's powered by like geothermal energy, and this is actually sucking the lava up, so it's like a giant straw. That's my idea, at least. A little secret entrance right over here that just leads to a cave system. I was gonna decorate this cave system, probably still will, to make it look a little more fitting. What else? We have, oh, this is the most recent thing that I did. So behind this nether portal is a secret piston door that you can activate by eating or using the bow like I just did. So you just do that and it does sculk sensor and opens up a 3x3. And then you can go up the stairs. And this will ultimately lead to my storage room basement. Again, blank wall. And we're down into the storage room basement. Yeah, which would lead you to the exit of the castle, right down here into the main stairwell, which we'll do, but we'll wrap around instead of exiting. This is the main stairwell, but up the main stairwell, we have my secondary horses. I have max horses, 2 of them. We have these, I need to put leads down here so I can stop having to clear out all this. Dogs are scattered around because I actually have all the variants of the dogs, but they're just scattered around the plot. And this is the storage room again. Campsite out here. Cooking something, whatever. Probably smells good. And we're back in. This is the tower that has the enchanter on the top. But let's go back to the starter base. First, let's sleep. Oh, he hatched. There he is. Casper Jr. There he is. All right. So I haven't completely neglected this world. Of course, I have a very large bartering farm, so it was very easy for me to just use that briefly, and then I had like 3 dried gas within 2 minutes or so. All right, there he is. I don't have any snowballs on me though. I'll just let him grow up naturally. All right, so this is the starter base area. This is a Cape Cod home based on my real life home. It's not to scale though. I had to blow it up like a lot bigger just to kind of fit things in Minecraft, because Minecraft forces you to build on a larger scale if you want any detail. Here's a barn area. This is where I was keeping my super fast horses. These are the rejects. They're actually really fast though. Oh, I don't have my setting on for the telling me how fast horses are. Okay, dude, okay, get out of here. A bunch of screaming goats over here because I went on this I went on this quest to get rampage. I was gonna say, I don't know why I was gonna say that. I went on this quest to get all the goat horns, which I succeeded at. I have two of each now. So these are the leftovers, which are just screaming goats. Over here is an aquarium based on a real life aquarium. This is actually partially inspiration for my Astraea base, because this is the aquarium that's in real life attached to the back of that greenhouse in my Astraea base, if you're familiar with my Astraea base. I was thinking about getting a blue axolotl, but I gave up really quick, so these are the 4 regular variants. Got some tropical fish, got the 3 frogs. Used to have Bonnie and Clyde, now I have only Bonnie or Clyde. I just can't keep dolphins alive. I do the bubble column thing, whatever, but dolphins like to die on me, so this is all that's left. Got some turtles, and got a glow squid. I want to get a regular squid and put it in here too, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, that was a pain. I had to like flood this whole place in order to get him in without dying. All right. And we have CV's tree farm. It's the same tree farm, the ENX04 tree farm, surrounded by the Guardian building, which is a building in Detroit. Let's zoom out a little bit. This is a section of the Guardian building. The Guardian building's actually a lot larger. But inside I have the tree farm just hidden away. So CV put it in a tree and I put it in a skyscraper. Art Deco skyscraper. This is necessary. So I had the tree farm, it was built, it was working, it was totally functional, but it was just like blank land. And I built the building thinking, oh, well, it'll work. It's totally far enough away. And all the windows started getting blown out on this side. And I slowly like increased the level of this wall. First I was like up to here maybe, and then I went up to here, and then I went up to here, and then I went up to here. This is where I've ended. So far it's been safe, but literally this high in order to not get the windows knocked out. I mean, it's just crazy. But yeah, same tree farm as a lot of people have. Oh, old Schlett dog, you got a blue axolotl? 900 attempts. That's actually not too bad. 900 attempts. Impressive for sure, CV. Okay, this is a butterfly house that I brought in. It's butterfly house in real life, but modeled after real life. Obviously, I Minecraft-ified it, so it is an original design when it comes to Minecraft. It basically houses a conduit. I just wanted a conduit near my base, but I just stuck it into this fountain, and I turned this into kind of a greenhouse. Actually, this is the other partial inspiration for my Astraea base. So yeah, it's like a apiary plus greenhouse. I never really, I have a separate beehive farm, so these guys are just free reign. I also have all the parrot variants in here. I was thinking it would be like, I don't know, an aviary, but it turned into an apiary greenhouse. It's basically everything. It's decorative really though. Again, this whole building really only serves one functional purpose in Minecraft, and that's to this little guy. This place looks really amazing with shaders though. Especially when unfortunately when I built the skyscraper, the sun only hits it at certain times, but with the sun hitting at those times, which right now it seems to be those times, it really glows and looks really impressive. And I love how conduits look under shaders. Well, complementary at least. It's really cool looking. All right, what else do I have? I have this, and then I have a small little farmhouse down here. That, like the trend, like my Minecraft trend, is always based off of real life. So this is called a salt box, and it's based off of a real life historic farmhouse near my house. My wife actually used to work there as a museum curator. Okay, I want to dox myself here. But right now it does actually serve as the location for some farmers and a leather worker. This is the child of these two, which, yep, oh wow, they're actually in here. They love to go up to the attic, even though they can't really get anywhere in the attic, but they just love to get I actually decorated it too. I'm so ridiculous. I like decorated it to look like an antique kind of, gathering a bunch of random doodads, storage and stuff. This is the pipe for the stove running out. But they love to come up here. I put this gate in here and everything, and they just stand here and bounce in front of the gate like a bunch of fools. Like just, oh, whoops, just absolute fools. All right. So yeah, these guys, I didn't really have any rhyme or reason to get these guys, or I just wanted to build this. I just wanted to build a farmhouse, and that's what I did. Outside the back, we have a chicken coop, and the chicken coop has a chicken cooker hidden beneath down here. Just a basic design. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, let's not witness that chicken's demise. Yeah, Devin, this is my forever world. All right, what else we got? We have a lighthouse. This is actually a fairly early build. Oh, and you'll notice everything is connected through these elevated rail tracks that have stops, and it all functions. It's minecarts, obviously. but it all functions completely. The right side will send you off to quite a few spots, actually. My starter base area, and what is it? My folly, which is a marking for amethyst geode. So it'll send you those. I want to actually extend these tracks to send, to have the potential to send me to the castle, but I just haven't gotten around to it. This way, they send you to the color houses, which I'll show you in a while. So that's like the new village area behind this. You can't see it right now. Behind this, it's actually the new village area that I want to build out, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Which we might actually start working on that. Maybe I'll start. The track is already extended. The track is already connected. You'll see, like right out there. The track wraps around, and there's another stop. It hasn't even oxidized yet because I'm not out here that often. This is a resin farm, so a creaking spawn on this little guy. It's an oil rig, but I use it as a resin farm. And then these houses right here, I'm gonna build a whole little city over here. That's the plan, at least, and kind of move out of this starter base area, which, you know, is just basically serving as my starter farms and what have you. But here is the lighthouse. This is the same circuit I have in my Astraea lighthouse, which turns on when it's time for bed and then turns off when it's time to wake up in the morning. I do have a cleric that lives here. He always is wandering around. I had to shield him in because he was trying to kill himself walking up these stairs and walking off. But I just basically get bottles of enchanting from this guy, and get rid of. I have a mob farm, and I get rid of my rotten flesh that way as well. I have a little bit of rotten flesh left, and then emeralds from this dude. Yeah, creaking rig. Yep. Yeah, let me show you. I'm really proud of this. This is one of the more late builds, one of the more recent builds. Obviously, the creaking are fairly new, 1.21.5 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, I modeled this after an oil rig, but I mean it's all me. I just made up I try to make it look like an oil rig, but I'm not a oil rigger. I don't know exactly what they look like, but I thought I did a decent job. I exposed all the redstone. So it's just basically an etho hopper clock connected to a couple sticky pistons that push the pale oak wood over this. So when at nighttime, when you're whacking the creaking spawn right here on this is their only spawnable platform, and then they get washed down here, get stuck in this corner, and then I whack away. I built this before you could name tag them and have them permanent residents, so that whole mechanic isn't necessary anymore. But I just left it, so, it doesn't really... You can only get the resin from them at night anyway, so I just wait until they spawn. But yeah, just 4 of them, yeah. 4 of them spawn. They roll down in here. Yeah, this is you stand right here, hit them with a sword, and then collect the resin right here. I do have a little bed over here as well, a little station where you can sleep. I actually have this specifically far enough away. If they're in their little death chamber, they're in their little stuck chamber over there, I have the bed just 1 block far enough away so you can sleep, and it won't say, monsters, you're too close to monsters or whatever. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. Little crane with a little, oh, here they come. Oh, here they come. I might as well even kick a couple stabs at them, show you how it works. Sorry, I have tweakaroo so I can click and whack them while I'm in free cam. But yeah, I did the whole pale hanging root stuff, and just to kind of fit into the whole build. This looks really cool with shaders too. Let me turn that on. Oh, that was weird. Wow, look at that. I found a bug. I wonder if my shaders are showing the item, but I'm down there. It's like I'm 2 players. That's cool. It's fun. Yeah, you can see the lighthouse functioning. And these are the color houses. So this is like the new little city that I'm building, a little town. The rail tracks. It's really, really cool. Turned out really, really cool, even for an oil rig. All right, take a little beverage break here for a second. Thank you, CV. Yeah. So my first 4 videos on my channel are of my forever world. It takes 3 videos to get through my overworld and 1 video for the nether. I haven't done anything in the end, so that wasn't a necessary step. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of them. I'm pretty much the same dry, calm, soothing voice in those videos as I am now, so there's been no growth in the last 5 months. But nonetheless, yeah, it's highly recommended if you're into these builds, because I go into a lot of detail and show off as much as I can. All right, let's test my claim that you can go to sleep. Boom, told ya. Yeah, it took a little while. I had to like maneuver it around and stuff. This whole like little shack here that's on the top. That's why it's pushed back. It was kind of centered, but nonetheless, it works. Oh, there's actually another really funny story about this too. So while I was building, you know, I just chose a spot like in the middle of the ocean because I didn't want any other spawns to negate my rates or just mess with me while I was, you know, just clicking, rather, not negate my rates. I just didn't want to have to worry about spawns around and someone, you know, nabbing me while I'm exposed here, just hitting these guys. And I didn't want these guys to spawn anywhere else except for this chamber. Nonetheless, I was standing here and building this, you know, it took quite a few hours, and then I looked out at the horizon and I noticed this like weird object, and I was like, what is that weird object? And it was actually a boat, this boat, that I took out on my first day ever in this world, because a spawn is like right over here. So I took out, and I was just, you know, I forget what I was doing on the boat, fishing, looking for treasure, whatever. And I lost the boat because I died while I was out there, and that was the boat. That was just really funny. Because it was like, I mean, we're years later, all of a sudden I see this random boat, and I'm like the only person that plays in this world. It's like, how is there a boat out there? And then it dawned on me. All right, let me show you spawn really quick. Yeah, no problem, dog. I'll show you spawn and then I'll wrap back to the color houses. Anybody on Astraea that's in the chat, do you know if I can join now? Or is it a issue with the authentication servers? Actually, I think it's this way. Yeah, so this is another subway stop right here, and then I have a tunnel that leads. Let's see if we can shoot it. Can we shoot it? Oh no. I have a tunnel that leads to my starter base. Okay, we're back up. All right, I might jump over there. Okay, this is my folly. Call it a folly. A folly is a British term that it's usually signifies someone built usually it's a tower, but it could be like some mini castle or something that's way out of time. So they built it in like the 1700s and it's modeled after something from the 1100s. So people call it a folly, as if they're rich folks just showing off their wealth kind of thing. But I just made this so I could get an amethyst geode down there. That was the first amethyst geode I found, so I just wrapped it with the, you know, put the bubble columns in first, but then wrapped it with this folly just to kind of mark the location of it. All right, and then let's go to the color houses. Actually, let's ride the rail to the color houses. Hopefully, I have some mine carts over here. I always keep one in my inventory though, just in case. Yeah, so the idea is I want this entire world walkable. So technically you could, you know, use a horse or foot or this little thing. So this little curve is a little slow. Let's go with this view. But not too bad. You get through it. This is actually kind of fun. I have a little short of me riding this for a little ways too, because I'm kind of quirky with how I approach things in Minecraft at times. I really like animating. I like mobs moving. That's why I'm really looking forward to the copper golem. I always get stuck here. The copper golem and stuff. All right, so this is purposeful. You're supposed to get stuck for a second, and then I gotta dig myself back here. So then I go into this little chamber, and this button will send me back to where I came from. This button will send me to the color houses. So I push this button, and it was a little sticky piston action, so it kicks me out of that window behind me, that right above my head. where the banner just disappeared. Some silly little cool thing. But yeah, the copper golem I'm really looking forward to for that very reason. That's why I have allays powering my my farms and what have you, because I just love the movement everything is. I'll spawn iron golems around, or I often use mob powered farms like these snow golems and stuff, just because I want other things, other creatures, other things kind of like, I don't know, you know what I mean, like animated around and stuff. Okay, so this is the way, actually I'm supposed to stay here. This is the way to the color houses. So you go down here and then over the bridge down into this little area. So all this tunnel work I did. Not the fastest way of traversing a Minecraft world, but I think it's kind of fun. And then you pop out here. So another tunnel. All these tunnels, the facade of the tunnel always matches. And then another one of these slow curves. I wanted to make it very circular, so I have it goes slow, but it works. It gets you through every time. But it was more the shape that I was going for than effectiveness. So the form was definitely coming before the function. Alright. Alright, and then I'm out. And then they end up like being too many. There's too many minecarts in one area. Okay, down these steps is the color houses. So the color houses do not have full interiors. They have walls. They're mainly double walled. But the idea here is to do a villager trading hall, mainly with stonemasons, because I wanted to get all the terracotta blocks, like every single variety. So it's just going to populate all of these houses. Here, let me turn on shaders because this looks really cool too. I was going to populate all these houses with villagers, essentially. So I got the beds in there, and I didn't really get farther than that. Yeah, I know the blocks on the edge of the corner tracks are the reason it's slow. Totally understand, but I'm not going to change it. Yeah, so thank you, Molly. Yeah, I did that. Again, the form of this is more important than the function. So yeah, these guys are slowing me down and what have you, but I don't really care as long as it works, and it does. All right, so I think a couple villagers in here. I got the walls up. That's it. And I have like stairwells leading to second floors, and the second floors are where the bedrooms will be, and all that stuff. So I did put in quite a bit of work, obviously on the exterior and the interior. But yeah, there he is. So I started moving villagers over here. My villager breeder is underneath my iron farm, and it's all connected through tracks. So that's actually the main reason I did these rail tracks, was to be able to move villagers. So this whole thing is all connected all the way back to that trading hall. So, and iron farm. So it all functions and everything. But anyway, I built this, and that is something that I'm going to start working on. I swear I will start working on it. But yeah, this is modeled after houses that do exist in Portray, Scotland. So it's an Isle of Skye in Scotland. And yeah, they kind of signify, they're kind of like the mascot of Portray. Everybody goes up to these watch like cliffs and stuff and takes pictures of the color houses. There's a lot more in real life. There's probably like half of what actually exists in real life. And obviously I had to scale them up because Minecraft, you have to scale things up in order to make them look good. All right, so I'm going to, oh yeah, and this is the bamboo. I saw someone, I think CD was talking about the bamboo hot air balloon. I built it out of mainly tinted glass, but a couple of this actually looks really cool at night as well. Of course, it's daytime right now, but it looks really cool with shaders. At nighttime, because this kind of looks like it's glowing. The campfires are glowing, but this glass right here, I did the texture, or the gradient to make it kind of look like it's glowing. But yeah, it doesn't serve any purpose except for a bamboo farm. And not even the most efficient bamboo farm at that, because there's only 8 pieces and 2 observers. But it's cool. It looks nice. All right, let me. Oh yeah, and I have all these signal towers surrounding. in all cardinal directions. All right, let's go to a safe spot. I can log out, and then we will check out Astraea to see if we can get in. Oh, you've been Mojo? You've been to Portree? Yeah, I thought I modeled after photographs and stuff. I've been there as well, and I think I did a pretty good job. You know, as far as the placement. Obviously, you don't have as many color varieties in Minecraft as you do in real life, but you know, I did as good as I can. All right, let's see if I can get in. About 45 minutes ago, it was saying I couldn't. All right, okay, so the plan today, I had two things, which I was supposed to do a poll, but not getting into Astraea just sent me in a spiral. So I did not get the poll. So I apologize for that. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just, I'll do the trail ruin. I'm going to dig for, dig for sherds and armor trims. I know there's an armor trim shop and everything, so I don't really need to do this, but I found this when I was looking for rooted dirt, because there's an azalea somewhere around here, but I found this when I was going for rooted dirt, and I'm like, you know what? No one's, at least as far as I can tell, no one's done it before, so I'm gonna go right ahead and archaeology and go through and dig up the trail run. All right, so let's get my brushes out and let's start. CV is getting heads. That's why you see CV fell from a high place over and over and over again. So just ignore that for right now. And yeah. What do you guys think of the archaeology thing? I know it's been in the game for a while. Shouldn't have grabbed that. And it is, I know it got like kind of mixed reviews. Probably not a tremendous amount of replayability. You know, you may do one trail ruin per world, you know, after you get all the armor trims. If you're on a quest to get the armor trims, then you probably don't even bother afterward. Okay, I need to sit these dogs. I came out here and I don't have the regular dogs, and I saw two of them, so I just tamed them really quick. Come here, guys. Come on. All right, where's your brother? There we go. All right, don't let me forget these dogs. Oh, you think it's redundant? Oh, why would you say it's redundant, Molly? Is there already... Oh, because it's Minecraft and you're mining. You're doing archaeology in Minecraft. Yeah. If that's what you mean. Alright, in chat you gotta keep me honest as far as the suspicious gravel and suspicious sand. That's not anything, is it? No, that's not anything. Oh, constantly uncovering the structure, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. It is pretty relaxing, though. Oh, there we go. Armor trim. Which one? Post. I can't even remember what these things look like. I'm gonna have to grab the flint and steel and start burning some of this stuff. So I definitely don't need a ton of beetroot seeds. All right. Nothing here. Dye, isn't it? Yes, dye. Never had blue dye, really? The happy gas, when the happy gas got added, suddenly you got every dye has a new recipe because of the harnesses. I had one of these in my forever world. It took me like hours to get through. It's so huge. So hopefully this isn't one of those. I don't know if I have the patience for that. And then your mind starts playing tricks on you. Everything looks like suspicious sand or gravel. Oh, gravel sus, exactly. Actually, I'm trying to gather up a bunch of gravel, dog, because that's gonna be my primary block for my roads. What's really weird though is like, why doesn't Mojang let you plant grass on gravel? Like, have they not seen gravel in real life? Like, I understand if it won't spread. Like, I'm talking tall grass and short grass, you know, the actual, block, not a grass block, not like dirt grass. Anyway, have they never seen gravel in real life? Because it has grass growing from it at times. But that would look, it would serve a really good purpose for builders to be able to do the whole, kind of broken down road look without doing like armor stands with grass items and stuff. Oh, there we go, sherd. I think that's my first sherd. Oh, 2 in a row. I do have a couple pots in my greenhouses or my nurseries, so I want to decorate those instead of the plain old pot texture. All right, this I have a feeling I like cyan terracotta. I have a feeling this is going to be a large one. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Nope. Nope. What do we got? What do we got? If I do that, is another one gonna fall? No, good. All right. What do we got? Nope. For early game though, because it doesn't take that much to get a brush. Just what, 1 copper ingot and a stick and a feather. This could be a good structure just to kind of get some random block type stuff. Get some terracotta, get some building materials, depending on what kind of build you're going for. And a random piece of coal. And they do have furnaces in them and stuff like that too, so that might be kind of fun. I don't know if it's really useful though. I guess all those things are pretty easy to get regardless. Okay, maybe I'm making excuses for trail ruins. Maybe they're just terrible. Maybe just tear this whole place ground. Just forget it all. I got my 2 sherds. I gotta start clearing some of this stuff out though. Let's just dig a little hole over here. I hope this isn't part of the trail run. Probably is. Alright. Should I? No, I got so much terracotta. Alright, if anybody wants any of this stuff, got a little bit of time before it despawns. Actually, I'm keeping the dirt because I need dirt. I definitely don't need that. I'm gonna keep the mud bricks. Don't need a ladder. And I'm gonna keep the gravel. Like an idiot, I left my, like an idiot, I left my shulker boxes up here. So. Alright. Let's take this one. Actually, let's just bring the whole thing down. What am I doing? Where'd it go? Jeez. seats. Was that another shirt? No. It's a brick. It's a freaking brick. Yep. It's a dumb old brick. Don't need bricks. And that's good. Okay. Let's grab a shulker for storage. Start putting some of this stuff away and then going back to it later. Howl and burn. All right, Mojo, thanks for sticking around on the stream. And yeah, I'll do more episodes on that Forever World at some point. Promise. Just too much fun in Astraea. Let me turn up Minecraft a little bit. Astraea hype, yeah. Hey, I haven't sent any bad people to Astraea yet from the stream, so I'm in the clear as far as I know. Frankly, to be honest with you, I don't really. I'm just gonna lie and say that Astraea's a closed server. Sorry, we're closed. Not open for business. Sorry, recently we've gotten some untoward characters from streams joining the server. That's all I'll say. A lead? That's even more worthless after 1.21.6. Oh, and did Asumi, our server owner, did he shut off the player locator in the status bar? Oh crap, just broke. Are we having problems with that? Yeah, we are suffering from success on Astraea. That is for sure. It's hard to have an inclusive open system and not have some level of exploitation of that fact. You know, so yeah, I mean, I guess the definition of suffering from success. Let's see what she is. Friend and burn. I think I had 2 burns now, right? Let's grab this. Yeah, 2 burns. Yeah, you guys are, in chat, CV just said, at least Rozzy and I are good at spotting cheaters, yeah. So don't even think about joining, because they will spot you. You're very skilled admins. Alright. Or helpers. CV, you're contributing to the chat, and I just see death message after death message. It's good focus. Good focus you got. How many deaths are? I mean, you have to be up there, like, you have like over 100 deaths by the end of the day. I hate that. I hate when you're like blindly breaking in the gravel falls, because it might be suspicious. Highly suspicious of you. I don't know any my morning jacket fans. Okay. Okay, and this doesn't, maybe this isn't as big as I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, we got Scary cave up there. Creeper's gonna fall on my head. I know it. I know it. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Anything? Oh. Anything? No. I've already gotten more than I thought I was going to get, in all honesty. Is that 2 trims? Razor this time? Usually it only takes 1. I forget how many trims come from the trial, or trial, I keep on saying trial, from the trail ruins. Like 4 or 5, but usually it only takes 1 and you get all of them. At least one decent size, because I know some of these are actually really dinky. 4 trims? Okay. It's been a while. I haven't really done this since, okay, let's just light that up, just in case. I haven't done this since it came out. As you saw, if you saw my little tour, my brief tour of my Forever World, I just broke one. I have all the trims in my castle, flanking my throne. Again, except for the 2 that were found in the trial chambers, not trail ruins, the trial chambers. Those 2 I have in a different area because I ran out of room. Okay, there's. No, what is that though? Oh, it's a wooden axe. Stone. Keep the pack mud. Oh, it's a wooden hoe, not a wooden axe. Wooden hoe. All right. Ooh, right in front of me. No, it's glass pane. Don't need that. It's like just testing your Minecraft knowledge. See how fast you can recognize an object. All right. Down we go. It's an hour past my stream start time, so quick explanation of what I'm doing. I am in a trail ruin looking for trims. Just noticed this while I was out for other things and decided, you know what, let's have a chill stream, go through and dig one of these up. Thanks, dog. You have a good night too. That was really risky. I'm really kind of screwing stuff up here. Didn't lose any, but that was really risky. Maybe don't break the blocks from the bottom, Randy. Any others up here? No. Okay. Alright. Oops. I know a lot of people like the sound that mud makes when you walk over it in Minecraft. Am I the only one that doesn't? I don't like that squeaky sound. It sounds like a basketball court. It doesn't sound like mud. Or packed mud, I should say. Not the regular mud. Regular mud doesn't make that sound. I'm not a fan. Brick. It's like too squeaky. That's a piece of string. I just ran out of coarse dirt too, so I know I can make coarse dirt. But yeah, too squeaky. I'm telling you, it's too squeaky. Seriously, it sounds like you're playing a basketball game. I mean, I know this is probably too, I got Minecraft sounds like probably too low. All right, let me blast the block sounds because that's what it is. And I probably can't even hear it. Maybe it's not the block sounds, I can't even remember what it is. Anyways, it's too squeaky. And I thought that right from the start, and like I remember when it first came out, it was like, oh man, mud is so cool. It sounds so cool. Like, no, it doesn't. No, amethyst sounds cool. Amethyst blocks sound cool. If walking on wind chimes. This does not sound cool. Maybe if you were making a basketball court, but this is an odd, odd block for a basketball court. Well, this is a relatively small one, as far as I can tell. Anything over here? No. Is this even part of it, or is this just a bunch of gravel? I think this is just a bunch of gravel. Yeah. Well, I need gravel anyways. Let's just grab it. I threw everything down this hole so I could climb back down and get everything. Because I'm a fool. Alright, let's throw it back down the hole. What do we got? What do we got? Where's my stone? I have so much stone that I do not need any more stone. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay, oh, I don't need that crafting table either. Alright. Let's put some stuff away. Did they increase the durability of these brushes? Because I remember going through like a ton of brushes when I did this last time. And the they in this sentence is Mojang. Gravel, gravel. I definitely don't need cobble. And let's put that. That's the whole purpose of it. Okay, we can get rid of these two things. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Alright. No. One piece of dirt. Bye. See you later, dude. Alright. Okay. Anything over here? Does it continue on? Or am I at the end? And the zombie wants to eat my face. Anything over here? Over, yeah, oh. We got something. We got something. Oh, I recently added alert overlays to my stream. So if anyone subscribes during the broadcast, you'll see an alert with your beautiful name in it. Of course, I haven't fully tested beyond what was in Stream Elements, so I think that's what will happen. I mean, maybe it'll crash the whole stream. I have no idea. That is white. I definitely do not need that. Encouraging you to subscribe and smash the like button and hit the bell icon. Whatever else. Actually, don't subscribe. I don't want you subscribing. Just don't do it. Just leave the stream. Just get out of here. I'm just kidding. I love you all. Alright. I like these streams though. I spend way more time obviously doing videos and polishing everything perfectly, but there is a quality of video when you put it out into the ether, you release it. It feels exactly like that. You're just throwing something into the void hoping for a couple comments or something, but the vast majority, and I'm guilty of, we're all guilty of this, the vast majority of people who watch videos, like on YouTube or really any other platform, they're not going to comment. They probably won't even like, you know, even if they love it, even if they love the video, they're just, you know, passively enjoying some entertainment. You know, I think it's still in our DNA as human beings to just be like, yeah, that was great. I mean, did you, not that there was a capability to do so, but you know, Breaking Bad was the best show ever. Did you send a letter to, you know, the showrunners stating that? Oh, I broke. That was definitely fun. No, of course not. You know, it's just, I mean, they know from Nielsen scores and stuff how well things are doing, but nonetheless, you know, you look at your stats on YouTube, which I guess would be the equivalent of Nielsen scores, and you just hope that, you know, you're touching the right note or what have you. But streams, it's like immediate feedback. So I like that. Given if you can get people to watch it. Which in this day and age, unless you're doing a portrait stream, it doesn't mean you can't, it doesn't seem like you can't get people to watch it. Whatever. Who's sleeping? Who's even on? Okay, art and creative. Just like noticed, I'm like, I haven't had a sleep. Just been down here digging. All right, is it a new one? Is it a new one? I don't know. Host, it is not a new one. Let's give this to Aria. Or shop, donate it. I don't need that crap. This is my favorite glazed terracotta type. Use this all over the place. I think it's light gray. I think. It's really good. Nope. Should bring spiderweb so I can collect some. I remember that was like the thing. Like, you put a spiderweb under the suspicious sand so it will go from an item into a block variant. I don't know what the purpose of doing that would be, but I mean, except for having some. Ooh, there we go. Except for having some. Is it a new one? Yes, it must be. No. Yes. Wayfinder. Hey, I recognize Wayfinder. I like that one. Wait, this is the one that had the, yeah. Alright. Oh, another one. Another mistake was made. Yeah, I don't even like the sound of it when it breaks. It kind of sounds like a wicker basket breaking. I love mud, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this block, but the sounds just don't make sense to me. Blue dye. Boom! Nope. 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 Nope, I'm gonna say it every time. It's gonna be irritating. Nope. 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 Ooh. That could have been disastrous. That's it. Ooh, the music disc. Oh, cool. I forgot about that. Is that a good song or is that a bad song? I can't remember. What's Relic? That's another thing in my forever world. I'm a bit of a collector, so I have all the music discs except for the gas one that just came out, obviously. I've been trying to get that on Astraea, but man, servers, the little bit of lag, whew, it is really hard to return a gas fireball into the face of the gas. You know, it's a little easier if you use a bow rather than just like smacking it with a sword or whatever, but man, it is just difficult. It's difficult to even hit it. Like in a single player world, probably a good, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of them I hit back, but in this world, it is hard. Or maybe I'm just bad. Could just be that. Alright, so we got 3 out of 4. Molly. Sorry to call you out, but you're the one who answered how many there are. I'm gonna get rid. Anyways, I got plenty of that. 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 Alright, that should be good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone isn't sleeping. You guys are letting me down. Look at the creative. Come on. Like spamming chat death messages. It's hilarious. I love it. Can I fit it all? I'm gonna have to break out another thing. Actually, let's swap the treasure items with the non-treasure items. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just kidding, CV. I don't care. I think it's just the three of us. So, actually, sorry guys. I'm streaming and I'm open to conversation. All right. That zombie really wants to eat my face. Hear him over there. Alright. Whoa. Oh. That was hilarious. What did I just do? Oh, so yeah, we don't have creeper griefing. That would have been disastrous if we did, because I probably would have lost one of these shulker boxes. Whew. I knew that was gonna happen, you little bastard. Okay. I can't believe he didn't kill me. He barely even did any damage. Oh, it's because my feet were covered. It's the old feet trick. That's where you take all the impact in Minecraft for some odd reason. It's just in your feet. Oh man. Whew. That would have been disastrous if creeper griefing was on. That scared the living daylights out of me. As a primarily survival solo world with creeper griefing on. Yeah, usually you don't walk away from those situations, and usually they end with you losing everything you just came down here for. It would have been this one too, because he landed like right here. This would have been decimated. Yeah. Well, thank you, Asumi, for turning off creeper griefing. Okay, maybe this is bigger than oh, stupid. Yeah, actually, that's a smart idea. I should do that. Put that in my offhand. That was probably the fourth. That was the fourth one. That was it. That's gonna be my last piece of suspicious sand. Sus sand. That was disappointing. This is just gonna be, yeah. There's nothing under here. Yeah. Probably no reason to even dig this out, but I'm going to anyways. Because you never know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I definitely do not need any stone. I have more stone on Astraea than I do in my Forever World. I probably have like 15 double chests, 20 double chests, something like that of stone. You know, my dogs could have warned me about that creeper. Toss it back down the hole. Anything else? I mean, I'll take all the mud. All the too squeaky mud. That would have really sucked if one of those suspicious gravels that I broke was actually the fourth. Not that I need the trims. I mean, I don't really need to do any of this. Seriously, Randy, pay attention. Anything over here? Is there really none? Huh. Oh, right there. Nope. It is a piece of wheat. Wheat. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Come on. Come on. Ooh, another shirt. Cool. Take it. I will take it. I'll take anything. Yeah, I think we're reaching the end. The end. Dude! The end of our journey. Nothing. Nope. Just die right. Should have put a clock down here. Oh, both of these are. That's why I didn't notice them at first. Because when they're together, it doesn't look like it. What is that? Ooh, that is. Host again. Jeez. Nope. Sorry, I'm speaking in fragmented sentences. What is that? Ooh, that is. 2 each of those. 3 hosts. Jeez. Get rid of all that crap. Oh, keep that. And I don't think anything's gonna be under here. Nothing's there. Is this actually a continuation, or is this... Ooh, it might be. This might be like a little offshoot. Okay. Alright. Alright. Can you get at this from the other angle? Or is it just... Oh, it's all this. I see. I see. Like a little bedroom. Ah. I must have missed this like little offshoot here. What is that, just a regular? Is it just regular? Does it look odd to me? Okay, see? My mind's playing tricks on me. Alright. That's not regular. That's a brick. That's a brick. And that is not a regular. That is a candle? Yeah. I like how they all make shattering sounds, regardless of what it is in there. And the candle just shattered. You have like a lead. The lead shatters. Piece of coal. It's shattered. Sure, bro. Sure, Mojang. Your squeaky mud and shattering, I want to totally get freaking exploded. Whoops. Whoa, this does, okay, this goes a lot. Whoa, whoa. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, alright, alright, alright. I can hear you guys. That bat just scared the heck out of me. I can hear you, I know you're coming for me. That the hole I came out of? Or is that a different hole? Someone's gonna blow up my face. Okay, I'm going a little too crazy with the light. Okay, I see. It's kind of like a multi-level, kind of steps down. And then there's that over there too. That's assured. That's a assured thing. Ooh. Candle. Candle. Busted. There we go, there we go, there we go. Brick. Ooh, this goes deep. Is it nighttime? Does it just seem like nighttime? Should put a clock down here. No. Oh, no, because there's monsters nearby. Really? Are they down there? Yes, they're down there. You guys are totally like just down here waiting to do bad things to me. See ya. All right. We're doing it, guys. We're doing. I can't believe this took the entire stream. I didn't join until a little later though. Nope. Seed. Brick or sherd? Brick. That was blue dye. Ugh, I hate when the shovel goes a little too efficient. It's almost better to have a lower efficiency shovel for this task. Like that whole layer? Wooden hoe. Green candle. Orange dye. Oh, music disc. I'll take two of them. Why not? Where's the campfire? Yellow dye. Another shirt? Yep. Cool. We're in the money. Where's my stuff? Alright, over here. Wow. I got a lot more shirts than I thought I was gonna get. About shirted out. Nothing else worth keeping. I do want the dirt. I always need dirt. I'm running low on dirt because I had a dirt over my entire. Where's my hole? There it is. Dirt over my entire island that I blew up. Keep the gravel. Lose that. Lose that. Lose that. Lose that. I'm gonna have to break out another shoulder. Okay, what's it? Down here. Is that some? Is that some right? That's some, right? red candle. I don't know why I was holding my breath just then. It's not that suspenseful, man. It's alright. You don't have to hold your breath. Ah. Let me back up a little. Oop. Almost did it, guys. Almost did it. Okay, seeds. Wood hoe? No, beetroot seeds. Glass. So did they just play a random sign? You just play a random breaking sound? So sometimes it's like the shattering sound. Sometimes it's like more of a, I don't know, wood snapping sound. Yeah, they probably have like a sound library of like 3 or 4 and just play one at random. Archeology, yep, Dalton. The most exciting stream I could possibly do. Yeah, I ran up across this trail ruin a couple weeks back and I figured, you know, why not? I haven't done it since it was released. In my forever world, I did it. It's like, you know, it was relaxing then, and I figured, let's have a relaxing stream. Sure. Yes. Sure enough. Ooh, there's one. There is one. That's nothing, is it? Green candle? Green candle. Lime green candle. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad way to spend us a couple hours. Ah, nope. I'm kind of tucked in here, so everything, it's starting to look like nighttime all the time. Okay, that's one. A clay block? I don't think I've ever gotten a clay block from one. That's new. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, Dalton. After you do one of these, you usually have, you know, all the 4 trims that are available in quite a few of the shards that are available. Oh, is this going to be the 4th? Yes, we did it. We got it all. Oh, watch, there's going to be 2 in a row. 2 shapers. No, wayfinder again. Okay. Yeah, so that's exactly a success right there. If you're going for the trims. You know, because usually I think people go in here looking for trims or the music discs. The music disc, rather. So all you really need to do is chew up 1 in your world. You're good to go. Given that it's decent sized. Because I know they come in different sizes. Oh, sniffer eggs? Yeah. Yeah, but I have better luck. Well, you mean archaeology in general for sniffer eggs? Because those are in like more motion ruins, right? Sorry, Dalton. Commented about searching for sniffer eggs using archaeology. on taking care of this because I know that there's not going to be, except for when there is, and then it breaks. I don't think there's going to be any gravel up here. But it's the completion in me. Completionist in me. Just gotta take care of it all. How full is my inventory? Not too bad. Hey, bat. Sorry, I woke you up. Love the item state of the campfire is lit. It just pops up lit. This is, I think we're getting to the end here. Oh, there's another one. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. Oh, dude, that was your fault. What are you doing? Why, like, someone's swinging a shovel. I know you're blind, but you use your sonar to see a shovel swinging at your face? You catch mosquitoes. Come on. What are you doing? Yeah, like SpongeBob's fire, exactly, Dalton. Is it gonna go deeper in this way? Ooh. We got nighttime. At nighttime. Let's go to bed. Before we get our faces eaten. Well, actually, whatever. Alright. We're getting there. We are getting there. Where's my stuff? I need to put some stuff away. Alright. I'm going to break out another shulker. Let's move all the gravel over here. First, let's discard. That'll be a nice first step. No stone. No campfire. No clay. No blue. No cyan. No brown candle. And I don't need a cauldron. Alright. There we go. I am going to keep that andesite though. And all the dirt I am going to keep. Yeah, watch someone stream and organize their inventory. It's so exciting. Okay, here we go. Walls. And this one has the sherds. Yep, there's all four. That is quite a haul. Even if it stops right now, that is quite a haul. I don't think anything's over there. And this will probably be the bottom. Yep, this is gonna be the bottom. I don't need to take that all out. might be some over here. Oops. There we go. Nothing right here. I could stop right now. I probably should. Nope. But I would have missed this. Purple glass pane. It would have been disastrous if I missed that. Okay, this is actually where we're continuing. Okay. I'm like, is this even part of it? It is. It is. I'm assuming it's gonna cut off any second now. Ah. Oh my god. Wooden hoe, wooden hoe. Okay. If you're searching for wooden hoes, this is the place to be. I'll tell ya. See? Told you. Would have had 2 wooden hoes right there that shatter when you break them. Maybe they're glass hoes. Lime. Emerald? Emerald. Alright, I guess I'll take it. Not that I need you. That is it? I think that's it. I don't think there was any offshoots. And this is gonna be all stone underneath, I'm assuming. It could have been disastrous as well. Nothing, 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 nothing. And that's the way out, I believe. Yep. That was quite a meandering trail run, though. It went all over the place. Made some twists and turns and all kinds of stuff. Is this? This isn't part of it. This is just the regular cave. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a regular cave. Okay. Alright, I think we are done with this exercise. Let's go get our stuff. Bricks over here. Let me just dig out this brick a little bit. Just make sure, yeah, that's the end. And then this way. And this is where the mobs are crawling at me all day. I probably left at least one piece of suspicious gravel behind somewhere, but you know, you don't have to get them all. Actually, this direction. Yeah, this I was curious. But I don't think, yeah, it's gonna stop yet. But I'll take all the mud anyways. Because mud is good for pathing. And you know, it's not the cheapest block, in all honesty. Get rid of the stone. I'm good. I don't need that. Mud, mud, mud. I don't need the bricks either. Gravel, gravel. 7 pieces of andesite. Had to walk away with those. Couldn't let him be. Alright, let's put my brush back. I came with all these brushes thinking that I'd go through them. I swear the last time I did this, I went through brushes left and right, but I don't know if I would just misremembered it, or if they changed the durability, or what the heck is going on. I think that's good. Yeah, okay, we're good. What the heck do I get out of here? Yeah, that's not part of it. Oh, I get out of here. Oh, right there. Oh, so there was like 2 little paths out. Alright, well, let's get up to the surface. I'm gonna have to wake up, or stand my dogs. And, that'll be it. That'll be the stream. It is, 1 hour and 46 minutes, which is exactly when I close my stream. So thank you so much, everyone who commented and stuck around to watch. My next Astraea episode, regular episode, will be out soon. I'm working on it as we speak, and it is fairly far along, so I'm shooting for maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. But until then, I stream again weekly, Mondays, and 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and I will be back as soon as the next Monday. So, have a good one, everybody. See you later.